Your party dashes in from the streets. At the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself, that's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the art.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
So we're here. It is Wednesday night here at Two Gun Pixie's Nerd Wasteland, and I'm getting ready for another installment of my ongoing Dungeons and Dragons campaign, 3rd edition, Greyhawk setting. And now we start a new build for the new chapter of what's going on. So we already just passed the halfway mark in Speaker in the Dreams. And spoilers. If you don't want any spoilers for this module, just stop now. I'll give a thumbs up when I'm finished with the spoiler, so you can continue watching or put the volume back on or whatever. And and so, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so we just finished the first part of the halfway mark, which they thought was the end of the module. No, it wasn't. So what's going on now is they got ambushed and attacked last time while they were in extremely inebriated states after the town was celebrating them defeating the cult of those that hear. Not everyone survived the assassination attempt in the back alleys. So now I'm doing a little bit more than just setting up. So the first thing, and I've already done it, I've sent out a group text explaining to everyone that for safety's sake, they are going to hold up in a new inn. They're not going back to the one everyone knows that they're from. And then they're each getting a little individual write-up because they're each having dreams. Now, the next thing I got to do after that is I want to write out and actually video and perform the scene right after that. The next day's scene, the next day's scene here, which is where the Baron finally makes an appearance and screws everything up. Closes down the town, ends the whole street fair, the beer fest. Martial law. Everything is locked up, locked down. No one can even leave town and get in. This is an interesting point. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a couple, one or two, not a lot, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but one or two kind of interesting little AI arts of the Baron, maybe, speaking on the parapet of his wall, his ramparts. And I'm going to record over. I have to figure out what voice I want to do for him. So then record over the speech, and that'll be at the end of this video. I'll put that at the end of this video. But yeah, so that's what I got to do, and then I got to start building. Now this is going to be interesting because the scenes are not completely linear. There's a lot of things that could be happening with them. There's places that they could go. So because of that, I am not going to do another double-sized table build. I am going to, here, let me flip and show you what's going on. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, look at that. I got my Warlock stuff taken apart-ish from the last adventure, so I can use some of this to rebuild some scenes. Now, I just completed the unboxing for this. I might end up using this. I bought this to be a town set up in a farm planet for the upcoming Star Wars Rebel Era campaign I'm going to be running. But you know what? With building changes, scene changes on the street, there's several different options. I'm definitely going to be building some stuff here, right? But I think I might use the bulk of this. We'll have to see. All right, let me get to recording the the Baron's speech, and then start tomorrow with the builds and stuff that I'm gonna need. Woo. Yeah, I'm getting the whole 4 run of the sci-fi stuff as well. All right, everyone. So I'll be back with you. Checking in tomorrow. But as far as you know, it'll just be another moment. All right. Thanks for checking in. Hey. All right. Back already. It's been all day for me, and overnight since last I saw you. You saw me. Anyway, let's not talk about the time crunch and dilation and stuff between filming and watching, right? So, I was planning on spending all day building. All I needed was information from the group. 5 hours, actually and a half. I waited until finally the last one. I'm not here to light fires. You know what I'm talking about. But the last one finally got back to me. I am really... it's not like I waved my hand and this all just freaking happens. This is like a day's project just to start the build. It's a day's project and to finish the build, and then usually a third day with me putting everything in, the people, the furniture, all the bits and pieces like that. Well, you usually watch these. You know exactly how long it takes. Not all my players watch my videos. Anyway, I think I got time to pull this off. This almost canceled the entire game. It really did. I mean, literally, if this was an action film, it would have been like seconds away on the bomb going off, and literally on the 1 count, the wire gets snipped. Not happy about it, because it just puts a lot of pressure on me now, crunching my personal time. I had allotted away 5-6 hours that I had to do this. I got put down the shitter. Okay. So, what I did was I made a film. This is a 2-minute long film. You'll see it at the very end of this whole video. I'll put it at the end for you. To help save time. And it's the Baron giving his edicts. Edicts? What's going on. I'm not going to say anything more than that. You can watch the video at the end. And then after I put a link down to the video specifically for only the gang to watch, because they needed to tell me what was going on with them so I knew what to build or know what to build. So what they decided, and you'll hear it next week in their conversations with you, is they want to go see Rockburner, okay? Because he's running the town militia, and he's their buddy, and he's old friends with Ron's character Eamon. After that, they want to get to the Temple of Pelor, and while doing that, they're going to be running the town for information. So let me show you what the only thing is I got done so far, and then show you off a little something on the side. Oh, let me flip everything around. All right, so what I did was I take the guard towers. I just like seeing that on top, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a trap door, right, to get up here. So this is battle systems. The top right here, this is from the Terraclip Systems building of Malfo, I think it is. I've been using them for rooftops for the Warlock tiles. And here, I got the Warlock tiles all set up for the barracks. It says it's only 1 level. There's not even a map for it. It says it's 1 level and it's made of stone. So there we go. I got that all set up. And then the other thing is I need to build streets. Since they're going to be out in the streets questioning things, that means the street patrol is going to find them. At least 1 street patrol fight is going to happen. So I got to build the streets tomorrow. They are not going to get to the Temple of Pelor on Saturday's game. I guarantee you they're not. Just not going to be enough time for it. I know how they run. I know who gets here really, really late and causes the game to get cut short because of that. And I also just know how our battles go. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just concentrating on those two scenes. And I'll worry about the Pelora scene and maybe another street scene for the next Saturday. And then I think the third game after that, I think it's going to be finished. And for that, I think I'm going to use this to make the Baron's, the Baron, to make his townhouse. I'm going to use that to make his townhouse. Looking forward to trying out this new system, seeing how it looks. Now, on a side note that has nothing to do with today's game, I also started getting some of the Tenfold Dungeon stuff for the sci-fi stuff, since we're going to be doing a Star Wars. We're going to be doing a Star Wars campaign. And I don't have a lot of terrain stuff for that. Does this not look Tatooine-y or what? That's great. That's awesome. Awesome. And next week, these three are coming in. So we're going to be all ready for Star Wars after the Brendan Ford game. That's what we're doing. All right, let me... I got to get to doing some building. All right, everyone, check... you're still watching the video. I'll check in with you tomorrow morning by your perspectives in a moment. All right, so while we see where I'm at, what I'm doing, I still got more going on. But it's almost 11 o'clock at night. Got to work the dogs. Then I got to come back and I got to do more of this. But let's see where I'm at. All right. That's not staying here. I'm taking this apart and using this. That's what I'm doing with that. So this is going to be the setup. I'm going to have just one main street down the center with a walkway, island, safety area right there, and there's going to be one alleyway. Going to turn into one alleyway here and back, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. That's where we're at. All right, let's see how much more of this I get done. All right, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I can't dedicate any more time to this. I think I got it. I mean, I've been rushing all day. I got to rush all day tomorrow, and I probably have to rush all day before the noon start on Saturday. But, yeah, I got it. Let me show you what I got so far. Hold on. All right, so, yeah, the street's pretty much all complete. Tomorrow, I'll just snap everything in here. I'll snap everything in there. And I got the street. I'm not going to be implanting the Warlock tiles into the space. Usually you would leave a space open and the building is kind of like just like fit right in. But I'm going to need to change this up at least once, maybe twice during the game. So I think it's going to be easier if I just leave the city street the way it is. And I'll just work on some buildings. And this way I can put the buildings right on top and move them between scenes as the party is progressing up and down the street. All right. Yeah, I'll have to finish up tomorrow. So you'll see me in a moment. I'll see you tomorrow. So it is morning. It is early morning here. I got up at like 10 after 4. I've already woke up, got out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Well, actually got out of bed, hit the bathroom, took out Mojo for his walk, and then took out Moxie for hers. And then I already got started. It's barely after 5 a.m. Let me show you. All right, so yeah, I got the stuff off the table, off to the side. I have to repurpose some buildings. And this is going to be the city streets. My DM spot right here. And I still got to clip these in. I'm going to do that after breakfast. And then start putting the buildings where they're supposed to be. And I think I'm going to use some of the battle system buildings as well. And that's going to finish this off. So let me have some breakfast. And then I'm going to get back to this. Here's my DM station is going to be over here. All right, and then we also have we got a big project coming in. Adapt-a-table LED is showing up today. And I don't think I'm going to have time to do the unboxing of that. And then actually take all of these risers down and put up the new. I don't think there's going to be time. All right. Check in with me. Well, I'll check in with you in a few minutes. For you, it'll be like, well, the next moment now. So we're back. I'm about to take a break for lunch. It's 1 o'clock already on Friday. And I think I'm doing all right. Let me show you what I got. All right, so I got a couple of businesses on each street with an apartment on the top. And these are going to be open air markets. Open air markets. Now, even though the Duke, the Baron said that the festival is over and all the street fair people are going to have to pack up and leave, this isn't part of it. These are just going to be regular marketplaces. But they're probably going to get in trouble. Trust me. They're probably going to get in trouble with the evil forces that are now running the militia. All right, so I'm going to take a break for lunch. I got to put out the stalls and stuff in these open air market booth places. I want to put some lampposts on the corners and right down the center boulevard. You know what I thought? I want to put some trees there, and then we got to worry about populating it with people. But all that after lunch, and the police are coming for me. I got to get out of here. So I'm all done. I took a lunch break, took the 20-sided mutts out, had to go to the store, had some errands to run, started some cleaning, so I have less to do tomorrow before the gang gets here. And I got this looking pretty good, I got to admit, even though I don't like the rush. Yeah, let me show you. All right, so like I said, I got some trees. I decided to go with a couple of bushes also, instead of 4 trees, just 2 trees and some bushes. This is from Monster Scenery. The bushes are 1 pack. The verdant forest trees are another. Yes, this is all Warlock tile stuff from Merchants Row, and stuff like that. Look at that. Yeah, cool, huh? Oh, sack fell over. I gotta fix that. And you got some seafood over here. Yeah, fish and crabs. And, hey, maybe someone wants to, buy the pig. I don't know. And some more from the Warlock tiles here. This cool little well. Now, over here I haven't put much scatter in. As you see, I got to put people in. There's no population here yet. This is going to be removed. This is going to be taken down. They're not going to see this because I'm thinking that this whole run, there's going to be one scene in the streets. Because there's going to be like 4 or 5 blocks of these outdoor merchants selling their farm products and stuff. So this is just one portion of it. And then when they get through the scene here and they move on to the next one, that's when I'm going to place this out for their destination. And I added battle systems on top of it. Oh, this has got everything. It's got battle systems on top of it. This is Terraclips Buildings of Malifaux. And this here, the gate and the walls are from Warlock Tile. Same thing with the bell. And that's from Wizards of the Coast. Yeah. Hot mess of a lot of things going on here. So, I'm happy with the build. I'm happy that it got done. Like I said, I'm not happy that these guys forced me to rush. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. That looks nice, huh? Trees down the road. Got a couple of stands there. That's nice. Open air market space. All right, oh, yeah, so the rest of the science sci-fi boxes are coming like any minute now. And I'm going to be using this for the Baron's Manor House. That'll be 2 or 3 more sessions, I think, from here. All right, I'm going to take another break. I got some more things to do. I mean, I have a life. There's things I got to get done. And then I'm going to come back to scatter and population. And that should, if I'm lucky, leave me tomorrow just to finish some house cleaning and to write out the final notes on what the encounter is going to be and the creatures and their stats and everything like that. That's really cool, man. All right. Even the cows got some stuff. Now this is beginning to look like a living city, isn't it? Oh, and by the way, the whole street's a one big sheet. Oh, I told you that in an earlier portion of this. All right, I forgot. I got the danger board. I mean, got the board up here with all the information. Which that for the game is just going to be the edicts. The new edicts that the Baron read off. All right, everyone. Wish me luck for the rest of my day. But really, wish me skill. Skill is always better than luck. All right, so Friday night, I still got some more of the build going on. You'll see that probably in the next little edit clip. But, so Lee is not showing up. That's okay. She has a mystery character that is driving the rest of the party crazy, trying to figure out what she is. Class and race. But her husband, Kyle, is in on everything. He knows everything. Not the character. The player. So he's going to run her. So we still got it. It's not a big problem. So let me show you what's been built. All right. I've been doing a little scrambling, actually, since I was going to show you the clip next. I got everything on the table. But that's not what caused me to get a rush on. Looks like Andrew is going to be joining us tomorrow. No spoilers, I guess, here. Something's going to have to change. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but something's going to have to change because he's showing up. And I think next week, when they tell you their point of view, what happened in the previous story, then you'll know. But I'm not going to spoil anything yet. So I had to make some big changes at the last minute because of that. But anyway, table's done. Let's take a look. So here it is, the completed city street that I'm doing. 2 blocks, double wide streets, with the centerpiece. I'm glad I put the trees down. I like that. I think I got this place popping, looking alive. Right? It's daytime, so these don't have to be turned on. But I got it looks like a living place. Looks like it's alive. Looks like people are doing things. Not just people are doing things. There are other things besides people here. But yeah, so the open air markets, I think are looking pretty good. Yeah. Right? Oops, just kicked the table. All good. And I got the outhouses out again, because those freaks them out when they see the outhouses. Speaking of houses, one of the double levels that I'm doing with the ladders. The trees look nice. I got some entertainers trying to lift some spirits. Kid looking for his parents or something? I don't know. Oh, this guy here, he's calling for end times. Yeah, he's a doom speaker dude. That's what he is. And he's literally shouting from the rooftops. While over here, you have the herald who's going around town. Anyone that did not hear the proclamations of the new edicts, I was told that it sounds like I'm saying the name Eric when I say edict. Edic. So yeah, he's telling everyone what's going on. Here we got a nice little posh couple and their dog walking down the street. And some more outdoor open air merchants. Again, I think I did a pretty good job of bringing this to life a bit. Over here, we have some clerical types in deep conversation about what they're going to do, how they're going to hide themselves, try to escape town. They're not sure. So that is the way the streets are. I got the Bertram brothers back. The Bertram brothers selling their ale. Well, let's see what happens. Ooh, okay. And also, I got all my minis and everything, and more than I need. And I'm going to put like a top, I'm going to put a piece of paper down, something akin to doing that, to try to maybe help keep especially whoever's sitting here at the ends, keep them from seeing everything. We got all the characters here, the minis for the characters. I got some spell effects here. I also got a bunch of spell effects stuff down here. And right here in the corner there, the fire and ice walls. This adventure and next, I'm probably going to get a chance to use them because the Bone Devil, the Ocelith, yeah. All right, so that is proudly where we are at. If I had more time, this wouldn't have been open air markets. It would have been buildings with 2 floors each. Probably would have mirrored this side a little bit. I would have had a lot more rooftop action going on. Because there's going to be this street is going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight on this street. And then they're going to go down here, make the turn. Which for the next scene, will lead them down here to where I have hidden away, I have the barracks. So that'll be a couple of minor changes on the board. I'm going to pop the barracks down. And geez, if we have time for a third adventure, it'll be another street one. I got that lined up. I can do that. I'm the colonel. I could do that. All right. Yeah, some people getting drunk last minute since they're going to have to be, forced to join the militia. Might as well get their damn drink on one last time. And the Bertram brothers are happy to supply ale and grog and mead to all in need. All right. This is going to be the sign. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the video up. Yeah, I'm going to put the Baron's declaration that I filmed. I'm going to put that up at the end right here. And then that's it. Join us next week. Next week will be the regular Tales from the Table, not the behind the screen. And the 20-Sided Warriors will tell you what's been going on in their own voice. All right. Woo, this is looking nice. I'm happy with this little street. And the people and everything. Looks good. All right, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for joining me. And watch the rest of our videos and come back next week. Bye. Good people of Brindenford, I address you today with a heavy heart standing amid the chaos that has befallen our town. Lawlessness and disorder have reigned since the street fair began, and even the efforts of a heroic band of adventurers have not put an end to the madness. While we celebrated these heroes and feasted in their honor, assassins plotted to end their lives. The guards of our fair city have been decimated. The streets are not safe to walk at night. Therefore, I am forced to call upon a new force of law, one that will restore order to Brindenford. Let it be recorded that I, Baron Euphemus II, have decreed that this day these are the new edicts. The street fair is over. All booths must be removed from Eastgate Way before sundown tonight. Any booths, carts, or wagons found in the Eastgate Way at sundown will be destroyed. The gates of the city are closed. No one shall enter or leave Brindenford until further notice. The carrying of weapons in the city is prohibited. Anyone seen to be in possession of a weapon will be arrested. The Temple of Pelor, whose guard has not seen fit to defend our city, is closed and its priests are declared outlaws. A warrant is hereby issued for the arrest of High Priest Forgrim of Pelor and the Sun's champion Marith, as well as all acolytes that have served in the temple. All clerics of deities aligned with Pelor are also to be questioned and detained. In order to maintain this new order in our fair city, I summon to duty all able-bodied citizens who have enrolled in the militia. They are to report to the barracks immediately. Let the forces of lawlessness know that we will brook no disobedience of our law, Defiance will be punished by death, and justice will be executed without delay.